Hi. Hi, we are Group 7, and this is our demo of our MVP. Our product is to have IDs for colleges, for corporations, and for governments stored online so that instead of needing to take out your ID when you go onto campus or swipe into a building for access, you can just pull it up online on your phone. And then you can also add these IDs to your Apple Wallet so that you can just double click to go to your Apple Wallet or your Google Wallet to tap in that way. So I'll first take you through the process of enrolling as a corporation. For example, if you're administrators at Columbia and want to create the process to get students logged in for their digital IDs. You would click enroll now, and then you would continue as an enterprise, and then you would create an enterprise account. So for admin email address, we could create an account called Columbia admin under at columbia.edu, create a password, or university. And then estimated number of IDs needed would be around 5,000 IDs. And tell us about your needs and requirements. So we just want students and faculty to be able to keep their IDs on their phones instead of needing to physically. So from here, you could create your enterprise account. And now this is what it looks like once you create an account. You're prompted to choose a plan, which is either the basic plan, which gives around 1,000 digital IDs, the premium plan, which gives around 3,000 digital IDs, or a more custom plan. So for Columbia, we're going to choose the premium plan, and we're just going to type in numbers for these fields, which would authorize your payment plan. And then you can now confirm your purchase and finish setting up your plan. So now we're going to look from a user side what it looks like. This now from an admin side, we're able to here now see all the students that have requested to have their digital IDs. Right now there's one student that's requested to have their digital IDs, and if you click in, you could get more information on the student, the email that they provided, and then when they submitted to have their university ID, and then their actual ID, you can see a physical copy of it. Now we're going to look from a student side how you're able to register to get your digital ID. So we're going to need to have this code, and this is the code that Columbia can send to its students to register under the Columbia University Administration System. So we're going to click enroll now, and now instead of enrolling as an enterprise, we're going to enroll as an individual user. So we're going to enroll under university and corporate, and then fill out a few of these. Now under organization enrollment code, this is the code that we got from the previous admin page, which was that. And now we choose to upload the front of the physical ID, the back of the physical ID, and the profile photo. So now once we submit our enrollment, it goes through a process to verify your digital ID. And then now it loads a pending digital ID, but this doesn't work until it's registered on the Columbia admin side. And from here, once it is registered, you have the options to add it to your Apple Wallet or add it to your Google Wallet, which addresses the pain point of not having to take out your ID, or if you potentially lose your ID and it's being really inconvenient to get onto campus. Now it's all stored on your phone under your Apple Wallet or your Google Wallet. So now we can go back in from the Columbia admin side, and we log in as an enterprise. And now we see that we now have 2 students. One of them is pending, which is the one that we just made. And now we can go through and approve them. And now we have 2 students, and we can see their digital ID. So now if we go in through the previous user, we're able to now see that their ID is approved, and now they have the option to add to their Apple Wallet, add to their Google Wallet, and so on. And there's also tracking of when the ID was scanned. For example, it's scanned at this hall on this time, when it was scanned at this hall, and you can kind of see where your ID was used. And now, for example, if you want to update your profile, you want to change your name or update your email that it's attached to, you can do it here. If you, for example, lose your phone and you want to revoke a digital ID access on a phone, you can do it here. You can revoke or suspend your digital ID to possible devices that you attach our digital ID to, or you're given options to contact support for help. And now I just want to also note that we have a different sign-in for if you're signing in, if you want to create a digital ID for a university and corporation versus a government ID. For university and corporation, there is not as much security required. And for the governments, we work directly with the governments. Our plan is to work directly with the governments to verify your IDs. So there's no government admin page. So for a government, it would look something like this. You would fill out a similar page. And now you would upload, like, for example, if you want your driver's license, you would upload the front and back of your driver's license and a profile photo. Now a process would be going on in the back end to verify that a government, that this is a correct ID and that you are a citizen and have this ID in the government. And then you can just sign in to check your status, or you can return to home. And yeah, that's everything for our prototype. Thanks.